welcome back friends, followers and transients to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor. Okay, so, lots to do and so little time to do it. I'm kind of really excited about the fact that these apple trees, yes they are, they've come into bloom. They look so nice. There's so many ideas coming my way from you guys. I really appreciate it. It's so useful because obviously I have ideas in my head anyway, but it's really nice to see what you guys are thinking too. So carry on with those comments. I do like them. One of which was saying that my time-lapse music and my outro music is really loud in comparison to the rest of the audio. So I will look at that. I guess when the music hits, I kind of enjoy it being a bit louder, but I guess that's not for everyone. Okay, so what are we going to do? I think we might work on this area. I'm not sure if we're going to do any time-lapse. We'll see how we get on. There's been some talk as well about the roads. Now, initially I've put stone down. I mean, there's different ones. We've got gravel, so we could go with some gravel. I kind of like the leafy ones, but at the same time I don't. They look really odd. Brick roads are not going to work very well. We've got the key ones. I don't mind. I kind of like sandstone. I don't know if that would work well around here. We got the moss ones, which moss might work fairly well around here. I mean, we'll give it a go. We'll see. At this stage, I'm not bothered. That'll be something that I will change later on. And these bushes and trees here are really bugging me. I don't like what I did here. it was a bit rushed. So we will come back to that, I think. Let's get rid of that. How are we doing for stone and stuff? We are doing fine. The only thing about having all this is they're going to produce it, so we will need a trader at some point just to sell it and get rid of it. So I think I'm definitely going to put a pub in here, but we need to move these houses. It was suggested maybe some houses over here. These being the richer kind of farmers, and then maybe just some other little houses up here. And I think that would be a good idea. Maybe we're not so much garden sort of area. I think that would make sense. Help if I use the right tool, which would be you. Excellent. Let's clear some of this out. There we are. That will do nicely. Now I could run a single road up the side of here. I think we'll do that. Again, I'm just going to continue with the stone road. I will change it. So just bear with me on that one. I think we'll just come across and we'll probably link this up as well. I don't always like single roads, but sometimes it works just nicely. I think we'll do a double here though. And let's have a look at some houses. We could go with the farmhouses, to be honest with you. Are they here somewhere, aren't they? Tiny shack. Everything gets moved around with these mods, so it's quite easily. It's probably the one with the cows in it, to be honest. Oh, it's this one. I completely forgot about this one. I like these. They look nothing like that. That's my only kind of concern with that. What we got here? These ones are gorgeous. I really like these. We're going to have to use them somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. Town abode, no. And I kind of like these too, but at the same time I don't. Nordic houses. They're fairly nice. Might find a home for those. Country house. This is the one I was thinking of. I don't know. Gable house. That is gorgeous. I do like that one. It's a real tough decision when you're doing this. Some of these are fairly cool. We might actually go with some of these. Actually, yeah, they're very small and kind of in keeping with the same sort of design. The wooden and the slate roof. They are wood, aren't they? Yeah, they look like it. Yeah, I think we will. We'll go with that. We'll put you about here. Similar style house again. What else have we got? Okay. Yeah. I think we go for 3 houses over here. So I think what we might do, so let me kind of figure this out. Put you about there. Don't ask me why I deselected that. I don't know. I don't even know which one it was. It was this. don't think that's going to line up exactly how I wanted it, but I think we can make it work. The distance is roughly the same. So what I'm thinking here is more of a kind of communal sort of area. So if we do something like that, actually no, let's put the road here. Although it could be, yeah, it can be a double one, and then we'll put some kind of wall or fence in here. They don't have a rear entrance, do they? They certainly don't. Okay, so that's those 3 houses. I'm hoping I can get rid of these. This could become a problem. Yeah, so we got quite a few people homeless. I had a thought that would happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to be slightly clever. Is it this one? I think it was, wasn't it? No. Aha, it's this one. We're going to go with something along here as well. I think about there. Decisions. Sometimes they're not easy to make. So that one is literally a house apart. It doesn't have to be the same, but we can roughly go for the same. It's about there, isn't it? Yeah. Hopefully that will get all those people. Yes? No? Yes. Perfect. Oh, the door is a little bit on the different side there. Oh, that's slightly annoying. It's fine though. I can live with it. In fact, we might have this as an entire stone area. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's continue with this. I did want to do the garden, but I'm slightly distracted by this now. Okay, what walls have we been using? We've been using those ones. Do we go with a fence, maybe? We've got a few options when it comes to fences, because there is some in here as well. I kind of like these. A little bit more rickety. It's not really meant to be used in this kind of way, but I think it works. I don't know if it's... Oh, sausages. I don't know if it's impassable or not. I guess we'll soon find out. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, actually. I was about to say it's not. Ah, there we go, it's not. As soon as the person walks through it. And literally, we're not going to give them any extra space. Let's go with the... It's going to be very kind of squeezed in here, which is kind of the point. These people, maybe more like farmhands, let's say. That one's slightly sunk into the ground, but it's okay. I don't think I need to adjust that. And let me kind of have a look at this. Yeah, something like that. Now, just because I'm doing these sort of things doesn't mean that we won't... I hate it when that happens. We won't actually decorate them and give them something. Even if it's just things like wood and crates and stuff like that. And any little thing, some bushes. You can kind of fill out an area quite easily. And I've just had a brainstorm as I'm saying that, because I'm trying to think a couple of steps ahead. It doesn't always work, and you'll probably know when I start tripping over my words that I'm concentrating on something completely different. We might have to tweak this slightly. We will see. But what about getting some washing stuff in here? This could work. What's this here? This is a washing line. There's different ones, isn't it? That's not the only one. Where's the other one? Is it in here still, or is it elsewhere? I think... Aha. Yes. Might go with that one. It looks a little bit more run down, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think... Put you there. You don't need to put one on each side, but one here will do quite nicely. And then we are looking for... That one's quite big, isn't it? We don't want that one. Oh, this one could work. Does that actually go into the... It kind of does, but it's not working quite how I'd want it to. So maybe something like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then if we go back into this one, what else have we got in here? Okay, we've got... These would work as well. Put it right outside that person's window. Why not? Put you there. Oh, we've got soapy ones as well. I didn't realise that. And we'll just have a bucket out the side there. In fact, I want a soapy bucket. Can we get rid of you? Yes, we can. Was that a bathtub? Is that what it said? Oh, cleaning tub. I thought it said bathtub. I know there's a little bit of a glitch there, but it works. I don't mind. And then we got some of these other little things here. I like that. We got actual clothes to put on. There's not a lot of space. Maybe we should move this, actually. We'll put that somewhere else in here. Oh, gotta wait for them to take it apart. Fun. I didn't want that to happen. Oh, then we can go for a slightly more rustic version. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put you there. And we can put clotheslines in more than one place. It doesn't have to be limited to next to... It wasn't that one, was it? It was this one. Yeah, it doesn't have to be limited to this area, but I think we'll go with a longer one there. But there's some smaller ones if we can squeeze them in. Maybe one there, one there. And while we're waiting for that, let's have a look how this works. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, I like that a lot. That is a nice touch. It's like jeans. That is brilliant. What a fantastic idea. Why haven't we had that sooner? That's my question. Okay, so we're going to give them some grassy roads, but we might go with... That's the one we've been using already, isn't it? What else have we got? Pasture. How does that look? A little bit, yeah, not as nice. So we'll go with that. It doesn't look horrible by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, it doesn't look as pristine. I think that's the word I'm looking for there. Okay, these are all ghost objects. That works quite nicely. Just to give it a little bit more of a downtrodden look. Make sure I've got all these. It's funny really, because I start a video with a kind of plan in my mind, saying, right, this is what we're going to do in this video. And then the video starts, I start talking, and oh, okay, we're not doing that anymore. Well, we're 13 minutes in, we might get a chance. I don't want to do any time lapse. I was going to do some, but I don't want to. Because I don't know. Again, sometimes it's nice to scoot ahead a little bit. But in general, it is nice to get a little bit of feedback. And as you are giving me feedback in abundance, it seems silly just to shoot ahead right now. Okay, so that doesn't like roads. That's fine. Let's deal with that. I don't know if that instantly removes. Some things do, some things don't. And that is one of the things that do. Yes, I know that's not correct the way I said that, but whatever. It worked. Let's go with that one, and can rotate these as well, can't we? Yep. Well, let's go with that. That is awesome. That really is a nice touch. And everything's happening super slow as well, because I've just realised I'm playing a game on slow, but that's fine. How are we doing for stone? We need to spawn a little bit more in. No problem. Food. We got lots of food. Cool. There we go. A little bit more stone. Keep the builders happy. Let's add another builder. I like how people linger around certain buildings. So like the barbecue, people are lingering around that as well. We've still got a bit of stuff to finish, because like where I put the stone under here, I didn't do it on that side. I've got to be very careful though, because if I come to replace these roads later on, it's going to be a lot of work to replace all these little squares. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a necessity at this stage. I mean, I kind of like the stone roads for this area. There's so much other choice as well. I mean, when we get to the main town, this is the one we're going to use. I don't want to build it, but any of you that have watched the George series will know this one. It's proper road, so that's going to give a completely different look. I might use the sandstone somewhere as well. And then there's all these different things I've not even... What have we got here? Stone road. I don't want to use it because I'm not too sure what it looks like, but that looks quite nice. We got all these different bricks, so we'll give those a go at some point. I mean, there's just so much. Is that water? Okay, I'm not too sure what that is. But yeah. Ooh, dirt road. Is it me? That actually looks like a mowed lawn to me. That's kind of some kind of patchwork lawn. What else have we got here? Dirt road. Interesting. I got to remember these. Then we got all the coloured ones as well. Let's have a quick nosy at these. How they build together. I should have probably done this in a completely separate area, but let's see what they look like. Have we done that one yet? I don't think we did. Ooh, that's an interesting one. That actually might look better here. Oh dear. The only downside, and I might have to have a chat with Kraljog, it's been a while, he'll probably be like, so you don't speak to me until you play Banished, and you completely ignore me, but I would need the ghost squares for that. And I don't believe... No, we have something very similar, but it's not quite the same. We'll have to see. Okay, I digress, as I often do. So we've got washing lines in here. I'm not going to necessarily put a gate on there. It seems a bit silly, but we will go with some lights because I have to put lights. Even though there's no day-night cycle in this game, I have to put them in. I feel compelled to do so constantly. One thing I like about these, if depending on the building you want to put them in, if you're very clever, you can get them like that, and it looks like the light is attached, so it's just above the door. It doesn't work on every building, but you can kind of get away with it, and it works nicely. It doesn't always look great. It's not always worth doing, but I think for these buildings, it's working quite well. So we're going to go with that. Slightly off, isn't it? But we can use that. Okay, let me speed the game up. I was about to push 2 or 3 on the keyboard because a lot of the games I've been playing have those as ways of speeding up what's going on. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I like that. It's good. That's working for me. Did we put some previews in here? I did. There was some storage, wasn't there? I'm going to have to remove some road now I've done that. Is it these? Yeah, they look like previews. Maybe we could have a couple of these in here. Sorry guys, I know you've just worked really, really hard putting these down, but Vapor's indecisive, and yeah, we're going to have to make some changes. But I'm going to put 2. I mean, I could put them next to the houses, but I kind of like the fact they've all got to share 2 toilets. To me, it's slightly amusing. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's gone through my fence a little bit, but I can live with that. I can hide it with a bush. And 2 different colours, like it's been made out of whatever leftover wood was available when they built these, because they're being frugal. Let's see what bush we can use. I mean, we could use a tree. Oh wait, we're in winter, so this is going to make it a little bit... Yeah. Is that a green one? Sage. Light green. I kind of like the dark green. Where are you? I should know which ones these are. I think it's that one, yeah. Maybe if you put one there, kind of one about here, and we can rotate these to give a slightly different look. And then, town oak tree, maple. I don't often use these, and I think it's a crying shame that I don't. Let's go with that, and then if we go with an oak next to it, it's not going to hide it, is it? But once it all changes, in fact, we can do that. Well, we can stop being impatient and wait for the season to change on its own, but let's put it up there. Because I want the years to pass by. If I keep going backwards, it's not going to work quite the way I want it to. Why are they not building all these roads? Or have they? Maybe they have. Ooh! Right, okay. Not 100% sure about that one. It looks a little bit oversaturated. It might work. This has got a nice purpley kind of look to it. I kind of like this. This could be one we use. I don't know if that's built or not. I kind of like it though. That would suit this area. We might have to use this one. Oh man, decisions. Yeah, I don't know. Should we give it a whirl? I think we should. Why not? Where was it? It was in here somewhere. Is it you? Are you a completely different one? Oh, don't give me more selection. Oh man, that one looks awesome too. I think that one might be better. Okay, well, we'll let that build. We've still got a little bit of time left. I want you to choose between these two. So if we call this 1 and this one 2. Ooh, it's quite bright once it's built. Yeah, and I mean, if there's any of the other ones you fancy, but I think for this area, one of these two might be good. I want them to build that, so we'll leave them to it before we bother them. And while we're doing that, we're going to put down some more squares. Because that's all I seem to do, isn't it? Pasture square. There we go. Just to get these little finishing touches. I mean, sometimes, don't get me wrong, it is nice to have like the sand and whatever fade in from around the building, but I don't always think it looks right, so I'm kind of happy just to come in here and tinker with it a little bit. I just can't help it. It's got to be it's got to be how I want it, or it's just going to bug me forever. So we'll get a few of those in there. I might put some slightly darker soil underneath this one, because I like the thought. I mean, apart from the fact it's slightly imposing, the water that's going to obviously seep from it is going to make the ground a little bit more saturated. So potentially, yeah, that will work. I don't hear any sledgehammers going, so there's a good chance they've finished building those roads. We'll go and have a look in a second. The next episode will definitely be some time-lapse, by the way, so be prepared for that. Make sure you have a cup of tea or coffee or whatever your poison may be on hand, because we might go for a slightly long one. I don't really go for really long time-lapses, if I'm honest. I try to go for a couple of minutes, or the length of the song that I'm using if I can. But I think we might do either a long one or more than one. We'll see. See how the creative juices flow, because I want to get this area that we're kind of doing finished. And you might be saying, finished? You've only just started. But my point is this: we were going for kind of lots of little areas, weren't we? That was the plan. So if we kind of get the self-sufficient side of this area, it doesn't mean we can't come back, and then we move across the river, I think. So if we, because this is definitely going to be the main town area, so we can start working on stuff here. If we don't put any houses or any reason for them to be over there, roads are going to be the one reason, but we can start configuring that. That's going to take a long time, so don't expect me to do that like one episode after the other. So we might go with the town hall, churches, that sort of stuff, and some of the main buildings, and then we'll build houses in around it. And then, don't know if you heard that. That was my wrist cracking. I must be getting old. And then we'll kind of tinker off in some different areas as well. Tinker off. That's an interesting expression, isn't it? Aha, we have our trees going. Ah, there we go. That doesn't look too bad. I think we can probably just like chuck some random stuff in here. What we got? So people like leaving things behind. That looks like honey to me. And we got some rocks. Rocks. Why didn't I think about rocks? You're thinking, well, you're thinking about rocks now. What do you want about Vapor? You make no sense. I know. I just open my mouth, noise comes out, and I hope it makes some kind of sense. I think that kind of works. Excellent, it works. We'll live with it. Still need to put some more stuff in here. Kind of to define it. Ugh, this is horrible, that one. I don't mind that one too much. Have they built this? Is that done? I'm guessing it is. I think so. Pass. Where's it gone? I think that one looks better than that one personally. So 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Let me know what you think. to replace all these roads around here. I mean, I'm leading to this one, but you know, if you like something that looks like breadcrumbs in sage, that will work quite well. We've actually accomplished a fair amount, considering I'm only doing like 20-minute episodes. I think it's quite good. I would like to put over here as well, maybe here, like the farm trader. Not that I want to get into trading as such, but it just seems to fit. And I think, if I remember rightly, let's have a quick look. Where was it? It's here, isn't it? Nope. Aha. Tiny food trader. Ooh. Am I going to get carried away with myself? A large... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm going to get so carried away when I get the key walls going. Let's not get distracted. What's this? Small traders. Okay. Building materials. Some of these could work. So, seed trader. Maybe like the livestock one we might put in here. That might be interesting. But I was thinking about this one. Because this one has got the pen on it. I thought it had food. Industry. Oh, it's a different one. There it is. Something I was thinking of, because it's got little crates of food and stuff on there. But that one is fairly cool too. Well, we'll see what space we've got and try and squeeze them in. Because I think obviously they've got to be able to transport the food. We will put a train track in, like I said. I've got to figure out how that's going to work, because the town is going to be here, and yeah, there's kind of like a logistical nightmare. That's what it kind of feels like. Yeah, that's definitely not going to build anymore. Well, I said we were going to do this, and we ended up doing this. But I guess let's put someone in there. Not that we need to, but yeah. You know, it's helped. These we might need to move, but I'm definitely going to work on this. A little bit of a park, and it's definitely going to have a pub in here. Where is the pub? It's good. Ooh, there's more stuff. A tequila bar. Nice. What else have we got in here? Pick and Hen Tavern. Oh my goodness, that's going to go in the main town. A brewery. Okay. Is this a totem pole? It is. It says a decorative sign, but they're referred to as totems. Oh, goodness. A pub kitchen. That one might work. I was hoping on something a little bit smaller, maybe. Curing barn we don't need. Distillery. A mead brewer. A winery. Okay, some of these buildings have changed, unless they've just added to them. A brewery. Coffee house. I do like that one. That will go in the main town. Yeah, inn and garden. That's huge. Ooh, that's interesting. It won't fit in this area. This one might work. We might go with that one. Or even this one. Potentially that one. I don't know. Oh man, the Pilgrim's Rest. That kind of really fits with this area. The White Swan. Maybe, I don't know. Man, spoiled for choice. Still got quite a bit of decorating to do as well. Need to finish these areas off. And do this as well. Oh my goodness. Do you know, this isn't like me thinking this is going to be tedious. This is me excited, because I can kind of picture everything in my head, and I'm just like, I've got to get it done. And unfortunately, we're at the end of the episode. We're at about the 30-minute mark now, and I'm trying to keep these, because I'm doing them daily. I'm trying to keep them in, within the 20 to 30 minutes, because you get a hit every day. And if you're someone that doesn't have the time to watch, I don't want to be doing like hour-long episodes and people skipping one or two. Are we out of firewood? I think we are. Oh well. On that note, I'm going to leave this episode right here. Thank you very much for watching. But until next time, as always, take care.